whereas the Village of Irvington and the New York State Department of Transportation have entered into an agreement providing for the village's removal of snow and ice from North and South Broadway, now therefore be it resolved that due to the severity of the winter during 2017-18, the estimated expenditure was revised to reflect the additional lane miles of state roads that were plowed treated during the winter season as per the attached agreement, and authorize Superintendent of Public Works Greg Nielsen to execute said agreement. I'll make a motion. Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Reports of boards, standing committees, and officers.
Wow, this was quick.
Trustee Gilliland.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that this Sunday, last Sunday, the food scrap collection program started again, restarted, and now we're able, the village has the toters, and they're in position, and Sunday, I think, was quite popular. I know that the farmers market was happy. I know GPTF was happy to have the toters in place, and I think they collected 2 toters worth, or more or less,
2 toters
of the 4 that were available. So the response was pretty good for a summer restart of something. So we'll see how it goes. And I think everyone's excited by the process. And was there any problems, Ann?
No, in fact, the school is requesting that maybe they can add their compost from Main Street School to those toters, and we feel that that's a relationship that we want to support. The school being able to put their compost also in those toters will stay within the boundaries of those toters allowable by the school district.
So if they, but if
feel
their
that's very
volume,
good.
do you know what their volume is weekly?
We don't know yet.
Because they may end up having to supply another toter in there.
And it's all going to be under careful monitoring and agreement with the school and the district.
So then, good. So then the other thing was, I think, that I know from talking with some of the GPTF folks, everyone's very excited about the opportunities, especially in terms of public outreach for the Pollinator Pathway program. If we go forward with a resolution on that, they definitely want to be involved in the public outreach and education and helping make things happen. I think probably more than just that, but I had a few ideas that I shared with Ann, and we'll discuss in greater detail.
There's that September 11th meeting that we'll get all the interested parties together.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I also want to make sure the tree commission's involved as well, since a very high number of native tree species are really important in terms of insect survivability. Not just the nice flowering things that you look down at, but all the stuff you're walking underneath is important too. For instance, the oak family, if you take them collectively, they support about 450 different species of moths and butterflies in terms of the caterpillar stage, which is astonishing.
How many species, right?
Well, yeah, some are very specific. I mean, some trees, some butterflies or moths are very specific to only one family of tree, but oak tends to be everyone's
like
smorgasbord. Yeah. Tree Commission meets every Tuesday, first and third Tuesdays at 7:15 in the library conference room. What's that called? It's not called the conference room.
History room.
History room. Anyways, the point is they are looking for folks who might be want to be involved in helping regulate village trees and helping to support replanting of trees when there's removals and stuff like that. It's a very important process. It's kind of hidden in the background, but if you have interest, please contact me, and I'll get you in touch with Alan Richardson, who is the chair. And that's what I'm going to say tonight. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's summer mode in rec and parks. Rec programs are finished up. Day camp and Teenscape began successful seasons. The parks are always being maintained. It's growing season, so that's always going on. Joe's on vacation for, I think, another day.
Is that allowed?
Well, one more day.
All right, good. I guess maybe I'll do commies now first, which is just the water department. They're reading water meters, maintenance of water facilities, repaired a water main problem on Harriman Road, installed new 12-inch valve on Harriman Road, and rebuilt the pressure-reducing valve on Ardsley Avenue West.
Nothing for me.
Can I just ask, can you refresh my memory, what is the pipe being laid in front of Village Hall right now? Oh, in front of the school and coming down?
It's the Con Ed one
That's-
that we were hearing about for so
Right,
long.
okay, that is kind of, but it's all, it's, okay, didn't realize.
I'm just hoping it's done
Was
soon.
actually so large.
Yeah. I haven't heard an updated timeline, because to me, it's like fairly busy out there during the day now, and there's no one in town, so I'm hoping they're done in the next week before it gets really busy. I mean, if school opens and they're still doing that, so my understanding is that and I don't know much about it, I haven't heard too much, because as a lot of people know, they didn't even tell us they were doing it, we found out through the school. The main pipe is gonna be fairly quick, down the middle, which doesn't seem that quick to me right now, but then they have to do the connectors to it too, so I'm hoping this is
Which
going
means they
good.
gotta dig up again.
I'm not sure.
And do we know how far it's running down Main Street?
I thought it was only going to about here, but, again, I haven't seen any finalized plans, so.
Yeah, why would you know?
Yeah, why would I know? Why would they tell the village? But anyway.
All right, so that's interesting. That's, I
Yeah.
was so surprised, because that's actually quite a large diameter pipe. It was,
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm guessing that's why they're doing it, to increase the capacity, but,
Yeah.
yes, it's a lot bigger than I thought too, and it seems to be taking a little longer than I thought, so.
Mhm.
But hopefully, this week they make a lot of progress, because it's gonna start getting busy, I think, again, probably next week, and then the week after it'll be a disaster.
is that interfering with the Village Hall Plaza project?
Yeah,
I think, I'd say it has to be, right?
It has to
You
be.
know,
Or were they scheduling to wait anyways?
I think this has been kind of a moving target, because if you remember, they were supposed to have done this a year ago, so.
it was hopefully to get it in before school started, because we want to start disrupting the sidewalk. With kids
Yes,
passing.
exactly.
So that window's closing very tight.
It was
Very
a year-
close, yeah, I know.
They're a full year behind, but I'm hoping they finish on schedule 1 year
Yeah,
later,
yeah, right.
if that makes sense.
They just had the wrong sheet on the calendar.
Oops. Yeah, so. I assume Larry didn't provide a village administrator's report, village clerk treasurer's report?
Oh, we're getting ready for an annual audit. The auditors are coming the day after Labor Day. So I'll give a recap at the next meeting as to how the various funds went, almost done with my end of the work. And then we'll do a formal presentation by the auditor the end of October.
Great. And Mary Ann didn't send me a report. So we will open it up to public comment again.
I just want to say thank you to the board and to Larry and to Mark for their support with the food waste composting, and actually to all of you. It's been a really good project, and we're getting a lot of public support and working well with the district, which is a nice thing for the GPTF. We're also so delighted to have Liz working with us. In particular, Liz's familiarity and expertise with the leaf blower regulations that have been passed in Dobbs Ferry. We will be working with trying to get the villages to coordinate and come with a common leaf blower policy that perhaps could come before the board, and that way the landscapers wouldn't have different policies in every village down the river.
The village officials committee is working on that as well. So the
Excellent.
mayors and the village administrators, so we'll coordinate. with
Oh,
you.
okay, good, Mayor. That's
They
great.
have a subgroup, a subcommittee, I think. Don, I don't know if they've met yet. Have you met yet?
No, I haven't heard a word.
So.
So
I'm
keep
not
us
here to be
aware,
every-
because we have
I'll connect with you.
a spreadsheet on that, okay? We have a spreadsheet about what each of the villages has. I'll send it to you,
You
Larry,
should send it to me.
Yeah, that'd be.
and we'll start
It
talking.
was hysterical. The first night we presented, they were so all over, like, you wouldn't even know they were the same laws, like, they're so different, and the dates are different, times are different, everything's different. So, I think that we're hopeful that we can kind of find some kind of grand compromise. We think it actually makes it easier also on the municipalities, because then you're like, well, we have to do it this way because everyone's doing it.
Exactly, the enforcement, everything would be just much more relaxed. That's excellent.
What you got, just so I
Yeah.
can
Okay,
have it.
we'll do it. I'll send it to all of you. I'll send the spreadsheet.
It'd be interesting. Yeah.
Super, thank you so much.
It's
Just
spreadsheets,
keep,
they're also different.
yeah, it's awesome. The spreadsheet's
Great.
interesting. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anybody else? I don't have any action items?
No, we gave everything to Larry tonight.
Yeah, exactly. We tell them there's 23 action items. Otherwise, I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed?
No, but I was wondering if I could ask you folks to hold it here for about just about 5 minutes.
Sure.
That's 7:20.